I can't dismiss this, ma'am. I mean, I can extend probation so you can pay the $20 a week. I can do that for you. How much do you make?
I want to pay rent in my utilities out there, you make. I do nothing.
I didn't ask you that. How much do you make per week?
$600 a week. I'm just here to appeal before you get my, something dismissed. I didn't pay my fine.
You're not, you haven't paid them. I said to pay $20 a week, but all due by July 25th. Lisa, am I right? Does she still owe 195?
She owes 155.
155. Do you have the money to pay that?
You gave me $20 a week.
Until paid, but it had to be paid by July 25th. That's what I told you at the time.
I'm sorry.
Where do you work at?
I work from home, driving field.
With,
Picking up a credit repair company.
how much do you make?
Here, make it, but it's, I mean, I was squeezing that in there, because he gave me the baby. So that's how it gives and pay.
You gotta take your hat off, sir. You know, we had to issue a show cause before. Can you pay $80 today?
We already did it on.
I mean, I can't do any better than I did.
They sent me the stakes to pay it, and I told them, I'm gonna stay here going through December, so that's why I said that I had until then.
I'll adjourn the review hearing until, let's adjourn it out 2 months, Lisa. Let me just check something here. I placed her on probation on, was it June the 4th or no? When would I have done that? I wrote some. July 16th. August, September, hang on. I'm gonna extend your probation until December 16th. No additional probation fees, okay? I won't charge you additional probation fees. Pay 20 per week. We'll set the new review hearing date as close to December 16th without going after as we can, Lisa.
December 10th at 9 o'clock.
So you're gonna come back December 10th at 9 o'clock. You do everything else. You continue paying 20 a week and that should cover it. Okay? We're gonna give you a new review hearing date, December 10th. Just keep making those $20 payments.
So I'm coming back to,
I'm sorry?
said I come back in December.
You're gonna have to come back and see me December 10th. You're gonna pay your $20 weekly payments. And then that should cover it and we'll be done. Okay? I'm gonna keep you on probation. I can't dismiss this when you're still low. Almost half of what I find you. Okay? How much? Do you live by yourself? No, do you live by yourself? You're supporting yourself? Are you supporting anybody else?
I'm supporting anybody else. I barely support myself. So if you find me and I ask you for $20 a week, that's what I thought. Today was going
I said that, but I also said, maybe I didn't say that. I'll tell you what, come on, call the prosecutor in. But just wait before you dispo anything, will you, Lisa? You didn't start immediately, was part of it, I think. Did you get a hold of the prosecutor?
Their number, what's the number, Judge?
Oh, Taylor.
Can you come see me, please? Thank you. You been in any trouble?
No.
No more trouble?
Did you tell me?
Your name?
Township.
It's Finder 375. The charge was resisting obstruct, fines, costs, probation fees. We took it under 771.1. I ordered her to pay 20 per week beginning July 25th. She didn't pay the whole time, but she has made substantial effort. She has little or no money. Are you good with moving to dismiss? She still owes 195. Why don't you go talk to the prosecutor? She'll move to dismiss. We'll get you out of here today, okay? All right? Yeah, right up a front. Here, you can take this, Caitlin. Thank you. Mistura, Kathleen Adele.
And then, the address will be moved off, this Michigan address.
Yeah.
Take care of.
Yeah, I voted on the file.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Wesley Harold Pfeiffer. 25I-2571 A, B, and 25I-253665. All right. Good morning, Mr. Barbie.
Good morning, Your Honor. Greg Barbie here on behalf of Wes Pfeiffer, P771.
Morning, Your Honor. May I come in on behalf of the Township of Groseal?
All right, your name, sir.
Wesley Pfeiffer.
So he's going to plead to trespassing, and then they're going to dismiss the 2 building code violations. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want? Is that your understanding, Mr. Barbie?
Yes, that is.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you plead the trespass, there's an agreement that this be taken under the provisions of MCL 771.1. I'll set terms and conditions. If you're compliant, at the end of that period, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign an advice of rights today?
Your Honor, I did just ask him, I don't think we have signed the advice of rights.
He needs to sign it. Okay? Make sure he's read it. We'll go from there. Right there.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Is this another neighbor dispute?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Why am I getting all these neighbor disputes out of Groseal?
Something in water.
I'm serious. There's all kinds of them. It seems like we're constantly.
Have a specialty court set up.
Yeah,
Sobriety court, veterans court, neighbors court.
yeah. How we get along with your neighbor court? How's that? Mr. Pfeiffer, did you read that advice of rights?
Yes, I did, sir.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will not be a hearing or a trial. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand what I've said already? If you plead guilty, I'll take this under 771.1. The building code violations 571A and 571B will be dismissed pursuant to agreement. Do you understand that? And you understand all those rights? Any questions before I ask you how you plead? To the charge of trespassing, how do you plead? Were you in the township of Groseal on July 25 of 25?
Yes, sir.
And did you enter onto somebody else's property without permission to do so?
Stepped on the property.
You stepped on the property line. Be more specific with.
There was a piece of a rebar that was protruding into my driveway. I stepped on the property line. There was footprints on the property line. I stepped on the property line and bent it off of my property so that it wouldn't interfere with my car. Be a safety hazard to my kids and bicycles if I fell off.
Did you step on their property?
It's like, sir.
Did they trespass you from their property? Did they ever told you can't go?
Yes.
What was this? What was it?
Piece of rebar that was put in as a stake. It's a vehicle stake.
Is there any other litigation ongoing because of this?
Not to my knowledge.
Any other litigation ongoing because of this?
The current litigation.
And any other litigation going on between the parties unrelated to this?
There is no current litigation.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept the trespass. The building code violations on 71B and A are dismissed pursuant to agreement. Have you had contact with the neighbors, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do they want to speak?
So, my understanding that nothing was communicated regarding.
Do you have access to their phone number?
Believe
The point is, I'm ready to sentence them now, but I don't want to hear from anybody that somebody didn't get a chance to address the court. It sounds like this is a little deeper. I mean, animosity. Why are people getting so animous with one another? I don't understand it. Crazy. So do you want to call them up? Can you call them real quick and say, judge wants to know if you want to speak, otherwise he's going to sentence. If they really want me to reschedule, I will. Maybe they can zoom in and we can be done with this today.
Yes, I'll go make that phone call right now.
Fair enough, Mr. Barbie?
That's fine with me, Your Honor.
That's what I'll do. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll pass the case and we'll talk about it in a minute. Jade Teet. Jade Patricia LaShawn Teet. 2-5B 147-968A. Your name?
Yay, Patricia LaShanti.
How you doing?
Okay.
Are you? All right. So you still owe 195. I'm prepared to waive that. I've informed the prosecutor. She's fine. She's moving to dismiss. Just raise your right hand for me real quick, if you would, please. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you're giving in the proceedings, the whole true self you God. I can't hear you. Since you can put your hand down, since you were in court, have you been arrested for any reason? Since you came in front of me, any new charges?
No, I,
Any contact with the police? Good. We're waiving the fines, case dismissed, motion to prosecutor. I wish you well. I really do. You seem like a nice lady.
Thank
Good luck to you. You too. Good luck to you, ma'am. Which one am I on now? Oh, yeah, okay. All right. LaShawn Williams III, 025B 149-434. Isn't that him?
No, Judge, that's Nathaniel Laker.
Oh, geez. I left this other file that you accidentally. All right, my apologies, please. Nathaniel Joseph Lately, 25B 149-241, A and B and C, and I also have 25B 149-362. Your name?
Nathaniel Joseph Laker.
All right, so counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Judge McNally. Mr. Laker.
Just give me 1 second here. So he's going to plead to resist, hinder, obstruct an officer. He's going to plead to concealing stolen property with the understanding that the prosecutor is recommending and asking me to take it under HIDA and the contributing to the delinquency of a minor in possession of a concealed weapon will be dismissed.
Correct.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
If you plead to those, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. I'll take it under the Homes Youthful Trainee Act. Assuming that everything else is in order, I'll set terms and conditions. If you comply, I'll dismiss. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And then when you plead to these two today, the possession of a concealed weapon and contributing to the delinquency of a minor will both be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Sir.
Did you sign an advice of rights and read and understand the rights?
Yes, I
If
did.
you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You understand everything.
Yes.
To the charge possession of, possession of concealed property, how do you plead?
Yes.
The charge resisting obstructing officer, how do you plead?
Guilty.
All right, what did you do on July the 24th of 25 at or near Pennsylvania, in Inkster and Brownstown?
Go ahead. For the cops.
Okay. Were you in possession of concealed property, of stolen property?
Yes.
What kind of stolen property?
Like one of those.
It was a woman's, wallet with a strap. He also had a woman's bracelet in his possession, Judge, along with some earrings.
Did you know that those were stolen items?
No.
You did not know?
No, sir.
Well, then why are you pleading guilty to possession of concealed property, concealing stolen property? You didn't know they were stolen?
Wait, no, I did.
Okay, slow down.
My mind is all.
Slow down. Your mind will be fine if you tell me the truth. If you don't want to plead, you don't have to plead. We can go to trial on this.
Guilty or up.
Hang on a second. But don't lie to me, okay? When I'm asking you questions at this point, don't lie to me. Did you know those items your lawyer described were stolen property?
Yes, sir.
And did you have possession of it?
Yes, sir.
And to the charge resist and obstruct, how do you plead?
Guilty.
What did you do to resist and obstruct an officer?
Well, Brendan,
Did the officer at the time give you an order to stop?
yeah, but I haven't.
Did you stop?
No, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll take your pleas to concealing stolen property and resist and obstruct an officer, and I'm dismissing the contributing to the delinquency of a minor in possession of a concealed weapon. I'm going to refer you for a report. You're going to undergo a pre-sentence report. I'm giving you a $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without consent. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Are we doing the 22nd on this again, Lisa?
Yes, 8:30.
At 8:30, and also I want you to understand, you cannot possess firearms or dangerous weapon or have contact with prosecution witnesses. Do we understand that another?
Yes, sir.
All right. You're gonna get yourself in all kinds of trouble, sir? Where do you work?
Currently looking for one.
Why aren't you working? When are you guys working? Just graduating?
I don't know, into ready.
Why don't you go back and get a hold of you?
He's 19, Judge.
You gotta go back and get a GED or a diploma. You don't wanna be in poverty your whole life, right?
I'm literally just trying to get my GED, but, I'll go to anybody
You're what?
for GED, on my GED.
His computer, Judge.
Who do you live with?
My pops, my dad,
She work?
yeah.
So he's supporting you. Right? Uh-huh. Well, how are you supporting yourself if you're not working? I'm just questioning that. How do you eat?
Yeah, burns and we eat there, so.
All right, he's putting a roof over your head. Your dad is. Give him a break. That other file, John, got separated from the other co-defendants. Go down the hall, get your notice, and come back. Another day. We're doing October 22nd at 8:30. So you can go down the hall, get your notice, and go over to probation where you'll be interviewed, okay? You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Do I have anybody on, for Mr. Montesinos? So that one, you can see it. No, Lisa, somehow I separated the last co-defendant, not lately, it's the other one.
LaShawn
Yeah.
Williams.
Yeah, I hope you're gonna have it down there shortly. If John, I think he grabbed it, either brought it down or.
She needs this one?
That file went to probation, so you can just take it there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Resmark. Van Harding, MX 25B149345, A and B. Good morning. Your name?
My name is Jose Martinez. Thank you.
You didn't ask for an attorney, right? Okay, so you did a good job negotiating for yourself. You're gonna plead to distracted driving. They're going to dismiss the speeding and just suspend charge, right?
Yeah.
Distracted driving, 0 points. Won't go on. Okay, so it's 0 points. To that charge, responsible or not responsible? I'll accept the plea. Fines cost of $175. The speed is dismissed and the suspend is dismissed.
That was a mistake.
That's fine. $175. You have it now?
Yes.
Go down the hall, take it. You're all set. Wish you well. Good luck. Have a good day. Right down the hall. Pardon? Yeah, go out that door in the back and go all the way down the hall. Thank you. Ahmad, Faisal, Lumana,
Ready, Your Honor.
Gurbani, I'm sorry, 25D149262A and B. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Judge. Good to see you. For the record, Ziad Abu Zaid, P69447 on behalf of defendant. Judge, I do have authority to plead responsible to the amended charge, limited access speed 1 to 5 over, dismiss the original 2 counts, as for 2 weeks to pay.
He's gonna slow down, right?
Yes, for sure.
And you're authorized in that plea to 5 over limited access. And again, the other charge will be dismissed. That is the defective equipment as well as the 21 to 25 over, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
To that charge of 1 to 5 over limited access, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Please accepted the original charge on the limited access, that being 21 to 25 overs dismissed, defective equipment's dismissed. On motion of the prosecutor, 175 is the total. He can pay by the 22nd. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you.
Have a good day. You too.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Which one?
Gabrielle Montesini.
Gabriel Keith Montesinos, 25B 149450, 25B 149435A, B, and C.
Thank you, Judge. For the record, Attorney Mike Baldwin on behalf of Mr. Montesinos. Sir, can you just please state your full legal name?
Gabriel Keith Montesinos.
Judge, it's the 35A, B, and C and 50 arraignment. My client stands mute and is told reading the general information of the complaint.
All right, good enough. I'm entering not guilty, please. Now he's going to plead to resist and obstruct an officer, concealing stolen property, and then the concealed weapons charge will be dismissed, as well as the contributing to delinquency of a minor. True?
That's correct.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty to those 2 charges, each of them are punishable, up to 500 fines, 90 days jail. Costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign an advice of rights and read and understand the rights today? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right,
We're asking.
I understand. They did put that down as fine. So if that happens, that means if you're compliant, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To the charge concealing stolen property, how do you plead?
Yes.
To the charge resisting obstructing officer, how do you plead? Were you in the township of Brownstown on July 24, 25 on Pennsylvania near Ringster?
But
Oh.
I
Yeah.
get nervous and I get it.
That's okay.
He talks fast.
No, I'm
It's
I
okay.
don't really like understand the.
Well, wait a minute, then I'm going too fast. My apologies.
No, it's all right. Sorry.
Do you understand everything I've said?
Yes, sir.
So now I'm going to ask you how you plead to the charge of concealing stolen property. To that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge of resisting obstructing officer, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you on July 24 of 25 at 6:18 in the morning on Pennsylvania near Inkster and Brownstown?
Looking through cars.
No, I didn't ask you. Were you there? Were
Oh,
you-
yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't really.
That's all right. And did you have stolen property that you were concealing?
Yes, sir.
What did you have?
Credit cards. That was.
And you knew they were stolen?
Yes, sir.
And what did you do to resist an obstructing officer?
Run from the police.
After they
Stop.
tried to investigate and told you to stop?
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Pleas are accepted to concealing stolen property, resisting obstructing officer. I'm dismissing the other two charges. That is the defective equipment, I'm sorry, the concealed possession of concealed weapon and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. I'm gonna order a pre-sentence report on this. You're gonna go down the hall, you're going to get your notice, and then you're gonna come back across to probation where you will be interviewed. What are you guys doing over there?
It's just malicious mischief and there's a group of them. He's in high school, Judge. He's finishing up. His mom's in the courtroom. He's hanging out with these other kids and together they're
Well, all you
getting
guys,
in trouble together.
I'm just telling you, you do what you gotta do. $500 personal bond, no contact with prosecution witnesses. You're not to possess firearms or dangerous weapons. Don't contact with the victim. Holy,
19.
you know, the most important years of somebody's life, in my view, 17 to 22 or 3 or 4. I've never seen anybody that's 50 that's successful that wasn't at 22. I didn't say they had to be setting the world on fire. Maybe they're going to school, maybe they're starting a business, maybe they're employed doing something that they like. Maybe they're in a trade. You're not working either, are you?
No, sir.
Who's supporting you?
My family.
Why? I want to know why. I guess we all should have been born into that. How can you not be working when you're that age? I don't get it. Why? What do you do all day? Tell me. I want to know.
Stuff from my family. I take care of my family
How?
by doing stuff around the house.
Like what?
Helping my old grandma.
Like what?
She can't do like cut, clean.
You cook and clean?
Yes, sir.
You do the outside work?
Yes, sir.
Cut the grass, trim the hedges, edge, weed whack, all that fun stuff?
Yes, sir.
Fertilize?
You're in high school.
Yeah, I'm in high school. Yes, sir. It's my last year. I'm a senior.
Okay, so you're gonna graduate?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Then he's gonna get a career or
Doing what?
trade.
Going to trade school. I wanted to be possibly an electrician or something like that.
It's fine. It's good. Just can't be hanging around with a bunch of people that are getting in trouble and getting you in trouble.
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right. We're gonna give them what, October 22nd again, Lisa, at 8:30?
Yes, at 8:30.
Geez, you're a kid. You're. October 22nd at 8:30. Go down the hall, get your notice, you go over to probation, you'll be interviewed, you'll come back for sentence. No contact with prosecution witnesses or the victim, and you're not to possess firearms or dangerous weapons. Do we understand one another all the time here?
Yes, sir.
All right, get going.
Thank you very
You know, you should have been out of high school. What month's your birthday?
May 14,
And you,
2006.
okay, so you're 19 and you're still going to school. You're gonna get out when, in the spring?
No, I'm going through this program that they've put me in where I can go at my own pace and finish out around like December or January. And I'll still be able to walk the stage around June or
I
May.
mean, walk for graduation.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
You
sir.
wouldn't hurt yourself if you cut your hair a little bit, cleaned up. But that's going over the top. I shouldn't be talking about that. You're a good looking kid. Stay out of here. I'll see you back here October 22nd. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, what are we doing on Pfeiffer here? Wesley Pfeiffer. 2-5. So I only have one file left, 250 I-25, 25 I-253, 665. Name?
Yes, Greg Harvey, clearly NFL plus fight.
Name?
What's the latest fight? Magley on behalf of the township of Bristol.
I mean, the victim really doesn't have the right to appear on trespass. I just thought maybe if I could talk to him, maybe people's blood pressure would go down. Did you talk to them? How ugly is this?
So, Your Honor, it's pretty ugly. I mean, there was a civil litigation case, started around.
Let's do this. I'm not ordering a pre-sentence. Why don't you tell the victims or the other people I'd like them to show up? Let's do the sentence October 22nd. I hate to make you come back, but maybe I can say something. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'm wasting my breath as I usually am.
Here, let me jump in on that. It's really bad. My client would probably prefer not to come back. That's okay if you don't normally do that on trespassing. There's been substantial litigation, a 5-year civil lawsuit. These parties do not get along. There's video record on both properties. It's just not, they do not get along. There was a PPO case against the previous that wasn't granted. Your Honor, my client would definitely not prefer to, and I know you can do wonders and you're an optimist and I like that about you. But my client would prefer not to meet with this client and try to get anything resolved.
I think it's even worse than that, Your Honor. I don't believe the defendant will be receiving a Christmas card from the litigation.
We were hoping to just avoid litigation, Your Honor. My client did testify that he stepped on the grass and just kind of put this behind us and move forward. Clearly, he knows not to do that anymore.
Don't people have anything better to do anymore? I cannot believe how many disputes I'm getting over there from Grosse Ile. It's just amazing to me. What do you want to say? Anything? I'll read the report. Go ahead. Anything you want to say?
Well, Your Honor, I think
The agreement was it would be taken under 771.1. Do you have a period of time in mind?
Attachment at 6 months, Your Honor.
Give me a probation. What? Anything else? Anything?
well, I mean, obviously, Mr. Pfeiffer's a well-respected member of the community. He runs a business. He
What kind of business?
construction. He could probably expand upon that.
Over the years, since 1989, started building parks and recreation areas in Southeast Michigan. Waterfront Elizabeth Park, the bike paths, trails on Grosse Ile, Wyandotte BAS Park and parking lot, etc. Pines Drive, for Wayne County.
Clearly, it's a neighbor dispute that's gotten out of hand, Your Honor. There's no.
Are you married, sir?
Yes, I am, sir.
So is your wife involved in this too, probably, right? I mean, I'm just saying both wives, both husbands are all.
Yeah, my wife really isn't, other than, no, she really isn't, the whole situation. We don't speak, Your Honor. I mean, I don't speak to him. I get yelled at by him, but I don't speak to him.
Just amazed that it always goes this far. How old are you? You're my age, aren't you, Mr. Pfeiffer?
I am, sir.
I mean, I'm a year older than you. I think at our age, we should kind of get to the point where we understand, hey, we're not going to be here. I mean, we're well past half the way through our lives, right? I mean,
Sir, I lived in the same dwelling for over 35 years, and I go out into this individual.
what's their names again, counsel?
Believe Yochuk, Michael Yochuk, and I don't. I used to know him.
I believe it's Denise, but I'm not sure, sir. When they first moved in, he was out of state. She had 2 small children, moving over and helped her rake her leaves and take care of her property for winterizing and stuff. He came back and, for lack of a better term, basically all hell broke loose.
How old are they? They're a lot younger than you?
I think he's in his 50s, but I'm not sure, sir.
I'm just amazed how many of these I'm getting, but that's neither here nor there. Did I let everybody finish?
Yeah, Your Honor, the only thing I would add is obviously with Mr. Pfeiffer's experience and lack of any really criminal history, we were hoping for non-reporting probation.
I don't think there's really a reason to have them report. Any objection?
None whatsoever, Your Honor.
6 months probation under 771.1. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, you have to notify the probation department. You have to report as directed. I'm going to check the box non-reporting. They're going to explain this to them. I don't need to have them get back here. Not to enter 23467 West River Road in Grozeel. No contact with Michael Yupchuk or his family members. Lisa, give me a date in 6 months, 50 fines, 50 costs. There's mandatory 75 and $50 justice assessment. 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 120 in probation fees. So it's 345. Stay off their property. Don't have any contact. We'll give you a review hearing date. You come back. I'll dismiss on motion of the prosecutor. What do you have for me on that, Lisa?
March 25th at 9:00.
You said March, right?
Yes, March 25th.
Of 26 at 9:00. Okay. And honestly, he's entitled to early discharge in 3 months. If you want to get a hold of the prosecutor after that, if he's willing to dismiss, I'm willing to dismiss. If there's no violations. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Can you pay that today, sir?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so just go down, take care of that, pick up your notice, put it in your review hearing date notice, put it on your calendar, go meet probation, and we'll see you back here, okay? Good luck. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Draghi.
I'll meet you out there, Wes. I know you're gonna go pay. I'll meet you out there, okay? Thank you.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, Your
Thank you,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Good day.
See you.
No promotion today? Your Honor, don't you order the tires to win today, please?
What is wrong with them? They're painful.
Tough to watch.
It is tough. It is tough to watch. It's been tough to watch for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You never know, though. Today's a new day. They might win, and then they got schooled. You got to stay optimistic.
I will, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're fascinated. Right. Stay on big on meetings.
She said she want to be on there and your hands are he said, yeah, okay. You kind of feel like when you get all stuff, you get a check on part. He's being a Soviet taxi. I mean, I'm being attacked.
I get it. I get it.
I'm just 68 years old. Good God. Look, I have to go and live to be 80.
Mr. King, your name,
Edward Allen King.
your
Attorney-
appearance?
Attorney Corey Westmoreland appearing on behalf of Mr. King.
What's this for, Lisa? Is this for fair to pay?
That's
Yes,
correct,
it looks-
Judge.
Looks like you revoked his probation previously, and then this is for fail to pay.
Well, he's only in through since 2017. I hope he has the money. What does he want us, what's going on here, Mr. King? You don't think you have to pay your fines? You think you can just ignore courts for 8 years and then you probably don't have it now, right?
I was in Florida. I'm back up here. I'm working now. I'm supposed to work tonight. I could have it paid within 30 days.
5,000, 10%. You better get it tonight. 5,000, 10%. Can't do this. Who told you you could do this? 5,000, 10%. You will get it you get it tonight. Does he Lisa, make sure that this warrant has been recalled. Nobody wrote that down.
As judge, I double checked.
Okay, 5,000, 10%. We'll set for hearing tomorrow. He stands mute, waives formal reading on this, right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
You better get somebody to bring you money or you might be sitting in there a lot longer than you think, okay?
Okay. How much would I have to have?
$500.
Frankly, I expect more people to be evaluated.
I mean, you kind of insult me when you say I'll have it in 30 days. You know what 365 times 10 is? That's about 3,650 days, and you've had 8 years. So take another 730 off of that. Now you
Your Honor,
want 30 more days?
No, I
You bet.
believe when I was in court with you before, I believe that I did time served on it. I didn't know I had the fines. I really did not know that. I did some time. You gave me some time in jail.
Right.
And
Right, I
I
gave you
believe,
20
I
days.
thought, fine.
Credit 20, and I said at 25 more days if you don't pay your fines and costs, and I gave you until February 14 of 17 to pay $100 a week beginning on that date, and you haven't paid anything. So that's what we are with it. Good luck. Have him brought over in the morning if he doesn't post. Thank you. Deborah Lee Cruz Golias, 25 B149499.
Good morning, Judge Mazzy Gate, apparently if I put him stubborn.
Come on up, ma'am. Your name?
Never, he goes.
Does she stand the wait formal rating?
Yes,
And now you've worked out a deal where she's gonna plead to distracted driving.
right.
They're gonna dismiss to leave the scene and they say here she's not the at fault driver, right?
Correct.
You want to plead to distracted driving, ma'am?
Yeah.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible? I'll accept the plea, dismiss to leave the scene, $200. You can go down the hall and pay that and you're all set.
I can go get it on the bank.
Okay, just pay by 1 o'clock. Okay, can you do that? You sure?
Yeah.
Good luck. Pay by 1 PM. Thank you.
Go ahead and-
Bennett, Dakota James Bennett. 25F2515569. Who's on this one?
Attorney Corey Westmoreland, appearing on behalf of Mr. Bennett. He's in custody in Flat Rock as well. I'm not sure if they logged off.
Well, it's supposed to be Judge Hessen's. They're probably logging in over there.
No, that I'm taking, yeah, that's my.
I know, but I
fault.
don't know
This
that
is
they know that.
Joshua Edward Schaefer. 25B149261A. In B, and I'm gonna need Mr. Baldwin on the other one. Your name, sir?
Joshua Schaefer.
All right, so you waived your right to a lawyer. You met with a prosecutor. You're going to plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive on file A. They're going to dismiss the suspend. And they're also dismissing the no proof insurance, true?
Yes.
If you plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And did you sign an advice of rights form here today and read it and understand it?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
I understand.
To the charge, allowing unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Sure.
Were you in control of a 2012 Ford that was being operated on Telegraph near Struan in Brownstown, August the 7th of 25?
Yes.
And you allowed somebody to drive that was unlicensed and that was you, true?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
Yes.
You understand by pleading guilty here that this would be deemed a violation of that probation or parole?
Yes, so they know.
And you understand you could be incarcerated as a result of this plea and conviction?
Yes.
You still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accepted, suspends dismissed, and the no proof of insurance is dismissed. I'm ready for sentence. Anything you'd like to say? You still don't have a valid license though, right?
No, sir. I have pay $265 to Monroe, and then I can get a reinstatement fee. And I haven't had my license in so long, so I can take the class and then the test of the interviews. But I'm working on it. I get paid tonight, so I can make a payment on Monroe. And I can make a payment to you guys, but I'm the provider at home, so I still have rent and all that.
100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 350 or 325 or 60 days. You can pay this tonight?
I can pay,
Tell me how much you can pay on this tonight.
I have 100 right now.
Pay 100 now.
I can pay 200 in the morning. I can send her.
I don't need you to do that. You gonna pay this?
Yes, absolutely.
You pay $100 per week, starting, pay 100 today, 100 per week, beginning October 15th, a week from today. If you think you want to pay the 100 or 200 tomorrow morning, feel free, but I'm not requiring that, okay? Thank you. Dakota James Bennett. 25F2515569. Dakota Bennett. Good morning, counsel. Again, your appearance.
Attorney Corey Westmoreland appearing on behalf of Mr. Bennett.
Mr. Bennett, your name?
Mr. Bennett's not in here. It's just me, Officer Houston from Flower Police Department, Your Honor.
Okay, they're bringing him in.
I can bring him in right now if you want me to. I was gonna do the read on record first and then bring him in.
Yeah, we didn't do that yet. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you will give in these proceedings be the whole truth, self you got.
I do.
Go ahead.
On October 8th, 2025, at approximately 1:57 a.m., Officers Goldsmith and Porter were dispatched to 24141 Chippewa Drive, Flat Rock, Michigan, on a domestic assault in progress. Upon arrival, Officer Goldsmith made contact with Alexis Joyce, resident of the listed location, who advised her children's father, Dakota Bennett, was highly intoxicated and left the location on foot after assaulting her and taking the keys to the above listed vehicle. Alexis advised Officer Goldsmith she had a verbal altercation with her intoxicated boyfriend, Dakota Bennett. Alexis stated the verbal altercation turned physical when Dakota began to pull on her by her hoodie sweatshirt, causing severe redness to the neck and chest area. Alexis advised Dakota was attempting to get his grandmother, Kim Serafini's vehicle keys from her along with her cell phone. Alexis stated during the struggle of Dakota pulling on her by her sweatshirt, she was scratched on her left arm. Officer Goldsmith viewed both the redness on Alexis' neck and chest area along with fresh scratches to her left wrist area. Officer Goldsmith photographed the injuries and logged them into the Flat Rock Police Department property room. Officer Goldsmith then made contact via telephone with Kim Serafini, registered owner of the above listed vehicles, and the keys, which were taken by Dakota. Kim advised Officer Goldsmith she does not allow Dakota to use the vehicle due to his heavy drinking problem and his past of wrecking vehicles. Kim stated to Officer Goldsmith she wished to pursue charges on Dakota for stealing the keys. Officer Porter then located Dakota outside of her residence at 26770 Seminole Lane behind the shed. Dakota fully cooperated with Officer Porter and turned the keys to the above listed vehicle over to Officer Porter with no incident. Officer Porter then placed Dakota under arrest for domestic violence and larceny, handcuffed him behind the back, and placed him in the back of the patrol vehicle 72 with no incident. Officer Porter then transported Dakota to the Flat Rock Police Department with no incident. A report was generated and filed. A warrant complaint for domestic violence and larceny were forwarded to the city prosecutor, Kaylee, for charges.
Okay, so the actual incident happened at 24141 Chippewa Drive, right?
According to the report, correct.
Lisa, they only set up one file on this unless I'm missing something. One was a larceny and one was a domestic violence.
Let me look into that. Hold on
I
one
can
second.
understand why they confused us, though. They can't. I'm going to authorize on both charges. That was the intent here, for them to charge both domestic violence and larceny, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, there's two of these. So I'm going to authorize on both the domestic violence as well as larceny charges. Yeah, we're going to need another file before I go on this, Lisa.
See it, Judge. We'll make another file.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pass it. If you can just mute there and stay with him, I'll go ahead and arraign him as soon as we get the other file made up, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Nevin Todd, 25B1477558.
Attorney Mike Baldwin, House Counsel. Sir, can you just please state your full name?
So they're gonna contact the victim. We're gonna adjourn this to the 20, let's make it the 29th on this one, Lisa.
The 29th is not our day, the 22nd.
Yeah, I was gonna give him one more week.
I think I can speak on behalf of APA Foley Carter. She just needs to contact the.
All right, I'll make it the 22nd. That's fine.
10 o'clock.
We have a resolution.
22nd at 10 o'clock. Sir, you can go down the hall, get your notice, and you're all set, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Scott Tackett. 25B1490006, A and B.
Again, for the record, Your Honor, House Counsel, Attorney Mike Baldwin, key 65417. Mr. Tackett, can you just please state your full legal name for the record? Scott.
He's going to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. They're going to dismiss the driving without cycle endorsement and the unregistered vehicle. True?
Yes.
If you plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, 500 fines, 90 days jail costs, or all those are the maximum penalties. Do you understand that? And did you sign an advice of rights and read and understand the rights today? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that? The charge, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead? Were you in control of a motor vehicle?
It's a motorcycle, Judge.
Motorcycle of 2019's motorcycle that was being operated on Allen near King in Brownstown, July 6th of 25. And were you unlicensed? I can't hear you.
That's endorsement.
Yes. Are you on probation or parole?
Yes.
You understand by pleading guilty here, this would be deemed a violation of that probation or parole. That probation or parole could be revoked. You could be incarcerated or in prison on that charge as a result of this plea and conviction. You still wish to plead guilty? Anybody force you to plead guilty? Please accept it to that charge. The unregistered vehicles dismissed, the no cycle endorsements dismissed. Anything you'd like to say?
Very briefly, he was looking to buy this. He was test driving it. It was not registered. The police tagged and flagged him, and the rest is history. He does have a valid motor vehicle operator's license.
Did you post your $300?
Was that you or did someone else post? Somebody else.
Is that true, Lisa? Do we have confirmation that was posted?
Let me check.
I said it yesterday.
Yeah, we received a surety bond this morning.
I hope you got some money to pay this. Surety bond's not gonna pay your fines. You've been playing with us long enough, Mr. Tackett. Anything else?
No, Judge.
Anything else, sir?
Okay.
100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 3 1/4 or 60 days. The money? Well, then why'd you ignore us like this repeatedly? Where do you work at?
It's called all seasons construction. All seasons construction.
You gotta grow up. What are you, 33?
So
Time to act like it. How much can you pay today? Anything or not?
40 months.
How much can you pay per week?
I'm probably $100.
Pay 75 per week. I won't start this until the 20th of October. If you need more time, there's no reason to be nervous. If you don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension, or you come in here on or before the due date, 8:30, I'll be glad to give you an extension. I don't care how many times we have to do that. Do you understand me? All right. Good luck. Thanks. Lisa, that file's probably a ways away from being set up, isn't it?
And Kim's doing it right now. She's almost done.
Okay. I can't really go on to that. Guys, to the arraignment.
But, yeah, we need the second one.
So is this gonna be an A file then, the 15569, and then the other one a B file? Is that how we're gonna do it?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
You wanna do it just 3 notes? It's good.
Caitlin Paul Wojciechowski, 25B149443, defendant neglected to show up. This is the second miss, failed to appear for show cause, warrant issue, bond to be forfeited, 2010%. Joseph Lee Danko, 25B149486. We're gonna issue a show cause on that. Sean Nicholas Ray, 25B144497B. We better. Where's the probation order? I cannot.
I think that's one key.
Caitlin, can you come in here? I don't even have my sentence. Probation needs to give me my sentence. I don't know who wrote this. Client, all terms complete, balance paid in full. I need you to take this one over to probate. Fine. Can you take the file over to probation on this? Do you know who Sean Nicholas Ray is?
I know who he is, but I have, if he's compliant,
I don't even have any paperwork here. They don't have the sentence attached. I don't know what's going on.
the findings that left in the middle of the winter.
Is he the gentleman who died? No. No. It's not him. I need my sentence. Take this over to them, tell them I need my sentence. They didn't attach it. It's not attached to the register. Can you do that for me? Just take it right over. That's okay. I'm gonna call Dakota James Bennett, 25F25155569. And I also have, I'm gonna make that, Kim, I'm gonna make the 25169A will be the domestic violence charge. The B file will be the larceny charge. So I'm authorizing the issuance of the complaint and the warrant. Okay, wait a minute. Lisa, will you please make sure that when I sign this, that everything's in order on this one, please? I don't know what's in what file at this point.
Yeah, I'll double check it all.
So, sir, your name?
He's talking to you. Dakota James Bennett.
And I'm calling that case again, Dakota James Bennett, 2525155569 A and B. The A will be the domestic. I'm authorizing on that. The B will be the larceny. I'm authorizing on that. Counsel, what would you like to say? Does he stand mute, wait formal reading?
Attorney Corey Westmoreland, praying on behalf of Mr. Bennett. Your Honor, at this time, we do waive a formal reading as to the larceny charge, being that the domestic violence has just come forth. I would ask that we have a formal reading.
All right, sir, you're charged with domestic violence. It is alleged you grabbed your child's mother, Alexis Joyce, by her sweatshirt and pulled her in an attempt to get her grandmother's car keys from her, causing injury to her neck, chest, and left wrist, contrary to 58-56 of the Flat Rock Code of Ordinances. So the charge is domestic violence, punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So does he also wish now to stand mute and wait for a reading on that?
That's correct, Your Honor.
What kind of prior criminal history does he have? Any?
Your Honor, he had a prior OWI, but he's no longer on probation for that. Other than that, Judge, I don't believe he had any other priors, nothing pending. He's not currently on probation or parole. He is gainfully employed at Bell Tire, and he does currently reside in Flat Rock.
You live on Seminole Lane, sir? Hello?
Well, I couldn't hear you.
Do you live on Seminole Lane?
Oh, that's my father's house, yes. But
Where do you live?
I technically stay with her at her we're at 24141.
Well, you're not
But
going
my-
back there. I want to be clear, okay?
Yes, I'm gonna go to my dad's house at
2,010% is your bond. You're gonna have to post $200. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court
Okay.
as directed. No contact with the victim, no contact with prosecution witnesses. You're not to enter 24141 Chippewa Drive in the city of Flat Rock. I will, if you have belongings there, allow you one visit and one visit only, but only accompanied by the police. You'll have to make arrangements with them to meet you there, and then you can go in and get your own personal belongings. No alcohol, no marijuana, no
Thank you, sir.
illegal drugs, no firearms, no dangerous weapons. Post 200, you'll be out. Pre-trial date will be on here in front of Judge Hess on October 23rd. You can post that, right?
I could be able to, yeah, today. So
October 23rd at 10 o'clock in the morning, okay?
sounds good, sir. Thank you.
If you want a court-appointed lawyer, you're gonna have to fill out a petition for one going forward. I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Sean Nicholas Ray, 25B 144 497B. I'm not sure even why this is up.
It's a prosecutor review.
Well, why did I write March 4th or 26th on here? I sentenced him March 13 of 25. And now he's asking for early discharge, but he didn't show up. Lisa, why don't you go ahead and reschedule this one? I'm going to need him to show up on his, he filed a petition, or at least he was in contact with probation. I think I really need him to show up though, because it's a 771 case. Prosecutor will need to move to dismiss. So can you have them get a hold of him, or you get a hold of him and reschedule that the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, it looks like he had requested.
Yeah, I know,
An
but he
early
didn't
discharge.
show, and he's still gonna
Yeah.
have to show.
Okay, I'll reschedule.
Thank you.
Mr. Golden has one more.
There's one more. It's on Zoom.
He's working on it.
Okay.
And then the police are
You at a later
probably in.
Patrick Johnson, 25B148 931 A, B, and C, and also I have 25B148 932. Your name, sir?
Jonathan Johnson.
Attorney Mike Baldwin, House Counsel, on behalf of Mr. Johnson on all items, Chairman. Today's date and time set for a pretrial on A, B, C, and a pre-formal on the 932 client will plead to PBT refusal, the civil infraction, and operating while in talks as charged under 931A. 931B and C will be dismissed per prosecutor.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, Judge.
Are you okay?
I discussed his driving privileges. He's probably in shock.
Sir,
Yes.
if you plead guilty to operating while intoxicated, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service, court costs, or all those 6 points, license suspension or revocation in accordance with your record. And your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized. If you plead to that and plead the PBT refusal, I'm going to dismiss the open intoxicants and resist, hinder, and obstruct an officer. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by court or jury. You have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a trial of any kind. And you'll be waiving the presumption of innocence. You understand that?
Yes, Judge.
All right. If you plead guilty, you understand we're not going to have a trial. The conviction will enter, and then I'll sentence you at a later time.
Yes, Your Honor.
To the charge operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On June 27 to 25, were you operating a motor vehicle on Telegraph near Emils in Brownstown at 11:50 p.m.?
Yes.
Were you drinking alcohol prior to that? And if so, what did you drink and how much, sir?
Yes, I was with family inside of home.
Just what did you drink and how much?
Alcohol.
Well, I didn't think you drank milk. Talk to me. Come on. What did you drink and how much?
Yeah, I was drinking. It was Tito's, vodka.
Okay. How many?
I probably could have consumed maybe like a cup, which would be like a plastic cup.
Right, okay. Were you pulled over by the police?
Yes.
Why?
Well, when I were exiting, they were across from me, so I didn't know who it was. So I was kind of like just sitting there, seeing if they were going to go or which way they were going, and they never exited. And then that's when I just went on and accelerated, because also that's Telegraph. So
sure.
Yes.
They put their lights on to stop you, right?
Well,
yes or no?
When I left. Yes, when I left.
And you didn't stop immediately, did you?
No. Yes, I did. It was
Right,
just it wasn't a shoulder there.
Stop. Do you know why they turned their lights on to stop you? Did they see you run a red light, speed, fail to use your signal, make a U-turn? Why did they, do you have any idea?
They said it was an unlawful exit from where I was coming from. I guess they said I was accelerating too much or squealed my tires.
All right. Ultimately, you were arrested and transported to the police station and then to the hospital for a blood draw, correct?
Yes.
Counsel, were the results of that blood draw 0.13, and you so stipulate that that was an accurate reading for purposes of the plea?
Yes, and it was also done under warrant by Judge Heston.
Are you on probation or parole, sir?
No, Judge. No, sir.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No.
Does he have any prior drunk driving?
Yeah, Ohio.
Oh, he does?
Yes, he's got 2 within 7, Judge.
Boy. All right, I'm going to accept your plea, refer you for a screening and assessment. To the charge PBT refusal, responsible or not responsible?
That's the civil infraction, Mr. Johnson. It's not a crime. So, are you responsible for the PVT refusal?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
All right. All right, so I'll accept that plea, accept the plea to OWI, dismiss the open intox, dismiss the resist, hinder, obstruct, refer you for a screening and assessment. You're gonna be screened and assessed. If you wait, they could probably do this on Zoom for you. And then we'll set a sentence date. What are we doing on that one, Lisa?
October 22nd at 8:30.
October 22nd at 8:30. In the meantime, I want you going to AANA in person. You have to have a form or a letter or something signed that evidences your intention, that your attendance, where you attended, and have a signature that verifies your attendance. I want you going twice per week. Do you understand that, sir?
I work, my off days are Thursday and Sundays.
Well, good. Then you can go Thursday and Sunday. I don't care when you go. I just want you to go twice a week. All right? AA, you better find out where one is. You can ask probation when you talk to them. Okay?
That's fine.
And then you're going to come here in person on October 22 at 8:30 for your sentence. You're in Detroit, right?
Yes, I can't drive. I'm my only dependent.
Are you drunk?
No. It's because I'm just in distraught. I'm like totally like, and I'm just waking
His
up.
driving
to this world.
privileges, but his whole demeanor.
One guilty plea can change everything, especially when it involves drunk driving and a defendant who already has prior DUI convictions. In this courtroom hearing, the judge carefully questioned the defendant about what happened that night, how much he drank, and whether he truly understood the consequences of pleading guilty. By the end of the hearing, the judge made it clear that accountability would begin immediately. The hearing involved Jonathan Johnson, who appeared before the court facing several charges arising from an alleged drunk driving incident. Through negotiations with the prosecution, Johnson agreed to plead guilty to operating while intoxicated and accept responsibility for refusing a preliminary breath test. In exchange, the state agreed to dismiss several other charges, including possessing an open intoxicant and resisting or obstructing an officer. Before accepting the plea, the judge carefully explained Johnson's constitutional rights. He reminded him that he was presumed innocent, had the right to a jury trial, the right to confront witnesses, and the right to require the prosecution to prove every element of the case beyond a reasonable doubt. The judge emphasized that by pleading guilty, Johnson would permanently give up those rights, and there would be no trial. Johnson confirmed that he understood and still wished to proceed. The judge then began questioning Johnson directly about the incident itself. Johnson admitted that on the night of the arrest, he had been driving after spending time with family. When the judge asked exactly what he had consumed, Johnson acknowledged drinking Tito's vodka. Pressed further about the quantity, he estimated that he had consumed approximately 1 plastic cup before getting behind the wheel. Next, the judge asked why police stopped him. Johnson explained that he had pulled out onto Telegraph Road and believed officers claimed he accelerated too aggressively and unlawfully exited the location where he had been parked. He also admitted that officers activated their emergency lights to stop him. While Johnson initially tried to explain why he didn't stop immediately, the judge interrupted to keep the discussion focused on the facts necessary for the guilty plea. The court then confirmed another important piece of evidence.